My pleasure. So we know that Quibi debuting last week, short form videos of 10 minutes or less. And in this COVID outbreak, they're doing very well, announcing this morning 1.7 million downloads, exceeding their own expectations and the markets, and represents one of the strongest debuts for any brand new apps in recent memory. So let's bring in CEO Meg Whitman, who joins us for more. Meg, from what I understand, Jennifer Lopez's Thanks a Million is your most popular on the platform in the first week, but you're giving it away for free for 90 days. I'm just wondering how many of these customers will stick with you when they have to start paying?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. Delighted to be here, and we're really pleased by our launch. You're right. Jennifer Lopez is in one of the most popular shows, although we have other ones, Liam Hemsworth in The Most Dangerous Game, LeBron James, and I Promise. But when COVID hit, we made a decision. We originally thought we would have a 2-week free trial. Then we said, given the economic circumstances, let's just do 90 days for people. It'll give them a long time to not have to pay for the service. And then in 3 months, we'll know about, in the industry, they call it roll to pay, how many people decide to stay with us. Impossible to know at this point. But what we also know is if you sign up by the end of April, that's when you get your 90-day free trial. If you sign up in May, you would obviously get back to the normal 2-week free trial. So we'll have a little sense of roll to pay earlier than July.
Now, Meg, you've said before you don't want to compete with Hulu, you don't want to compete with Netflix or even Disney. Disney announcing last week that they have 50 million paying subscribers, and they're spending a lot on content as the rest of the players are. I'm just wondering, from your perspective, do you feel you need to spend more? Since from what I understand, you're spending $100,000 a minute up to $6 million per show.
Yeah, right now we feel great about the lineup of content we have. Remember, all content is new, made for Quibi, because it has to be made to look great on your mobile phone, whether you're watching in portrait, vertically, or in landscape, what they call landscape, which is horizontal. And so it's all fresh content, and we have about 3 hours of fresh content every day. So, and it's made for mobile, so it's completely different. So we feel great. We have enough content to last us now through November, and this is important because all of Hollywood is shut down like the rest of the country. And we'll see how our users consume, and if we continue on this path of downloads, we certainly can afford more if we think it's the right thing to do.
Meg, can I just jump into this for a second? I'm Stuart Varney here from somewhere in New Jersey. I think you've got my number, Meg. I think you've realized that most people, certainly myself, have a very short attention span these days. Is that why you made the videos 10 minutes or less?
Yes, that's exactly why. An analogy in another medium, Stuart, that I think you'll totally appreciate is the Da Vinci Code. Do you remember Dan Brown's novel? What you probably don't remember is Dan Brown's novel is 464 pages and 105 chapters. Every chapter is 5 pages long, because he said, my readers don't have 45 minutes to read anymore.
Yeah, so Meg, I know you've raised a lot of money, $1 billion so far, and closed another $500 million earlier this year. I'm just wondering if you feel that you need to raise more cash to go up against the giants.
I think right now we feel really good about where we are. We're doing something so different than a big OTT streaming service. We've got 3 kinds of content on our app. We've got movies and chapters. We've got unscripted and documentary series, as I said, like the I Promise documentary. And then we have Daily Essential, which is news and sports and e-gaming news and celebrity news, all in 6 minutes, delivered for a millennial audience. And right now, we feel great about our path to profitability. We feel great about our economic model. And we don't actually anticipate needing to raise any more money, depending on, obviously how things go. But we're feeling pretty good about where we are. And obviously, as I said, if the downloads continue at this rate, we'll have opportunities to raise more money if we think we need to.